¿Qué onda, mi gente? Aquí con ustedes, la comadre B, with another episode of Comadreando aquí y con café. It is Friday, October the 10th, 2025, y aquí les traigo un quick episode. I'm trying to get into the holiday spirit. I was going to say Halloween and holiday at the same time. Ya ven que estoy re burra. But, yes, we will get into the Halloween holiday spirit. See how all of that worked out. Alright, guys, quiero mandarles un saludo. Los adoro. Thank you guys for all the continued love and support. It's been a hard one, guys, pero aquí andamos todavía, como dice la canción. Todavía soy chitocano y todavía no me muero, right? So let's get to it. I had a short, gory, kind of a disgusting story to share with you guys today. I hope que no se la saben. Hopefully, during that story in history or social studies or whatever, you guys were passing notes and you didn't know about it. I'm gonna read off my book because ya ven, guys, la comadre B tiene mucho going on que no se acuerda ya de lo que escribe. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna take it back to the 1500s, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about the King of England, which was Henry VIII. Obviously, hubo muchos Henrys before him, and I believe his son también reinó un rato después que él. Anyways, guys, he did become a king at the very young age of 17, cuando su papá de él se murió. He did die at the age of 55. Cuando este King Henry se murió, right? He was super overweight. He had gout. He was suffering from diabetes and syphilis. What a combination, right? The death up to now, present date 2025, no se sabe. It is unclear exactly what was the cause of death. The thing is que el rey Henry VIII passed away. His lifetime here on earth was not the best. Era un pinche viejo. He had 6 known wives, a bunch of mistresses, a bunch of kids which he didn't acknowledge, meaning que no les dio apellido, nada. And he was also known to have killed, meaning execution, porque como era el rey, he killed his own cousin, guys. Her name was Lady Margaret. He executed her without a trial. Y la señora was already in her late 60s. What did she do? I'm not sure. That's another day, another case, another story. Let's get back to this one. So anyways, coming close to his death, King Henry suffered a lot. He was immobile. Again, he was suffering from gout. He had diabetes and syphilis. So you can just imagine a combination of all that. On top of it all, he was obese, which gave him a lot of mobility issues. So estaba ahí en su cama dying for a very long time. Alright, guys, finally, the day came. He passed away early January. And, they prepared the arrangements for his funeral, this and that. Of course, back in these times, embalmment was not a thing. They had to custom make him a coffin porque estaba muy grande el señor. He was very fat, obese, like I mentioned, so he didn't fit in a standard size coffin. His coffin was also made out of lead, so there went that. Those arrangements were done. Okay, the actual funeral services were to take part in Windsor Castle, which was, I believe, the next town over, or it was like, había caminito, right? You had to travel a little bit to get there. Alright, so they ended up leaving him prepared and ready for his services at a church for a couple of days. It is unknown exactly why. I'm guessing since it was in the middle of winter, maybe snow. For some reason, he wasn't able to get to Windsor Castle. Anyways, again, involvement played a big part in this. Como no había ese procedure to the bodies, his dead body began to rot very, very quickly. Okay, so here comes the day of the services. The people come get him. It's time to make their way over to Windsor Castle. They say, dicen las malas lenguas, no yo, that the body inside the coffin accumulated so many extra gases. Remember, he was already swollen. He already had all those underlying diseases. So you can just imagine how bad shape his body was. That his body exploded inside this coffin. Can you imagine that? All right, guys. From this total explosion that happened in the coffin, they laid him down for display ahí en el castle where the mourners were there, the family, everybody that were going to do his service. The coffin itself received severe damage due to the inside explosion, que it had cracks, and through these cracks, the most foul, disgusting odor estaba saliendo. And then it doesn't end there, guys. And then there was leakage coming from the coffin. Que era todo el sludge, body fluids that were just leaking under. What a sight, what a smell. I know, right? Not only that, Pacabala, the next day, guys, que estaban unos stray dogs ahí, perros callejeros. They even came into that area and started licking up this man's sledge from the floor. Todos los body fluids que estaban allí ya secándose, todos stinky, hediondos, however you guys want to call it. Imagine the scene of the whole thing. People that witness and seen and know. Oh my goodness. Well, they ended up repairing this said coffin as best as they could. Con el King Henry VIII adentro. And they ended up being able to bury him. In the Panteon, he is buried next to, who was it? His third wife. Her name was Jane Seymour. So ahí se quedó con ella. Again, like I told you guys, he was married 6 times. He had numerous mistresses on the side. Un montón de hijos que no les dio su apellido. So, hey guys, I don't know, but to me it just seems like one of those little tales from the crypt, right? I don't know. Maybe that was his karma for being such a horrible person during his lifetime here on this walking earth. I don't know, guys. ¿Qué piensan? Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. That is what I have for you today. Y pues como siempre, con eso los dejo, raza. Los adoro. Bye.